What's up, everybody? My name is Wolver Guy. As you can tell, I sound still a little sick. I've been battling a head cold for the last week. That's why I wasn't uploading videos last week. How you guys doing? Today is the midweek update, and as you guys just saw, I just pulled a Geno Atkins and a Khalil Mack, and we are going to tell you, or more or less, I will tell you guys how I pulled those cards today. Now, also, we're going to talk about the playoff sets as well. That's kind of old news. I was going to do that last week, but I was recording a video for Madden, and it didn't save any of my footage that I saved. So, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk what the gauntlet is this week, the chemistries you need, and anything else that's new. So, with that being said, we're going to get right into the playoff stuff. Now, they did, I don't know if they do still or not, but they did have challenges. You do 13, and you get a pack of your choosing as a Nat type player. Now, they also have sets and all this stuff too. So it's pretty much common sense. They get this Legends Dion of any team you want. Honestly, it just matters what chemistry you really want that affects your team. You have to get all these players right here, and that's a couple million right there, guys. You have to put all those players in that set to get that, and with the NFC and AFC, pretty much you have to get all these players right here and say, okay, I'm going to start off with the Eagles. You have to get all these other cards to put in that set, and it's pretty costly. And to get an Eagles player, what you guys have to do, and this is the same for each and every team in the playoffs that they have in these sets, you have to have 4 gold, 4 silver. And that goes for each and every set. Now, that's going to be kind of hard because you guys have to basically have 40 gold players just to do that. And then it's a randomize. So say your team is, I don't know, you say you're rooting for the Vikings. Okay? You could get any of these cards. So that's a safety, that's a running back, that's a receiver, that's an end. I think that's a lineman, and then that's a defensive tackle. So you're like, okay, I could get any of those cards. Same thing with if you're going to try and do the Rams set, you're gonna get pretty much what they have right here. I'm not really too informative of what. I know he's a corner, he's a guard. I have no idea who he is. He's a receiver, and I think he's a defensive tackle or defensive end. But pretty much, if you guys are gonna do the set, you're just like, okay, if I do this, these gold and silver cards and put them in there, what will I pull that could be useful to me? Like pretty much, I would do the Panthers because they have the most lit cards right now, and I would love to get that Christian McCaffrey or Julius Peppers. Now, the Christian McCaffrey is an 89 overall, so most of these cards are 89 plus. This Julius Peppers, if you pull, is a 92 right end. I think mine is an 89, but he is a lot better than Ziggy Ansah, and plus he's got that blanket coverage, which would be really great for me right now. But I'm not going to do these sets anytime soon, so it's the same thing with the AFC too as well, guys. So that is the playoffs. Now, they had the snow and the out of position stuff too. I will talk all about that as well. The Snow Beast stuff came out, and they gave you a card. They gave you one of these cards right here. So I did the Terrell Suggs because I really needed that position. I needed to upgrade. And you can get another one, but what you have to do is you have to put any 88 to 90 overall cards, put 4 of those in, and then you guys can get that card. But it's already, you get in 93 right there. But to buy those cards, you're looking at 50, 60K a pull. for those, or buying those in auction. So is it really that worth it, or is it just really just save your money and then buy the card in auction? Like, I might do that with the Clinton Dix. I don't know. But with the upgradable stuff, pretty much you had this beast food that they had out before they took it away, and then you put it in these sets and it upgrades that card to from an 81 to an 85 to an 89 to the 93 boss. Now that's what I got right there with the Terrell Suggs. And then out of the position, I did the gold just to get a gold. In elite, you have to have 15, and then you get that elite 85 to 87. And then I did the Steve Atwater, and then I did the challenges and got Dwight Clark. Now to do the rest of these sets, I did the Christian Aoki. This guy is a beast at defensive tackle. I will tell you guys what my lineup is looking like right now, but you guys can get all these other cards too as well. I was thinking of getting this Vic, but I do not have the cards to do it, and you can't pull the pack, so you have to buy these cards, and people are going to want a bunch of money for them. So I don't know how much that Vic is going for, but I'll probably look in the auction later as well. So we're going to move on to the team of the year. Then the team of the year stuff came out. Pretty much they have challenges out, and then they have these sets. Now the team of the year trade-in, pretty much what it was is all the team of the week cards. You get the collectible, and then you get the collectible week 1 through week 17. You put these in a set and you get a random card. Now that's how I got the Khalil Mack. Now the other one, I did those solos, which I will talk about here in a second. The defensive rookies stand out. Pretty much you put 2 gold tokens in and a silver, and then you get anything from an 83 to a 93, and I pulled like a Dory Jackson. So this set, you're doing a lot of risk. There's not really much reward because you could get anything from 83 to 85. If you get super lucky, you could get a 90 to a 93, but I have not seen that happen yet. And then with the defensive team of the year, you have to add 83 through 88 cards right here. You have 15 of them, and then you add 389 pluses, and then you get a 94 to 96 overall of your choosing. So that set will take a while if you do that. I probably won't do that, but team of the year is popping right now. The packs they have out right now, we will talk about that right now as well. So the featured, they have rookie standouts, and pretty much you spend 45k, you get an elite, a couple golds, silver or worse. It's usually just silver or golds. Pretty much you get an 83 standout, and I pulled this pack, and I pulled, you guys can see a card, TJ Watt, and this card's speed is ridiculous right now. So that is what's popping right now. As you can see, the bundles, they have team fantasy packs out. I haven't been really able to pull anything good out of those, so I've been kind of staying away from them. I had a shit ton of money, and I kind of blew my money on it, and I'm like, well, this was not a payoff. Right now I'm doing my daily pack, see if I can pull anything. I'm just going to pull silvers today, unfortunately. I have actually pulled elites out of that, or one elite. It's pretty crazy. I've been saving up these Thomason tokens too. Pretty much I am on the 95 upgrade. I'm just going to have to save those for 3 weeks. And then pretty much all the other packs are still the same, guys, as well. I really hate that I can't do the rest of these hero challenges without spending $5 on the fantasy uniform pack. It kind of sucks, but maybe I'll do it down the line. But they have all these other packs, guys. You can buy the bundles. Are still popping. The NFL packs, NFL playoff packs, excuse me, are still here as well. So that is what's going on with Madden right now. The packs, the challenges. We're gonna get into the challenges right now. Now I don't know why the predictor stuff is still here, guys. They have not updated this at all. You would think it would be at the back of the list, but it's just a pain in the ass because it's in the front of the list. Pretty much I finished all these challenges. So there's 22 challenges. you do these rookie challenges first, and they're just like situational challenges, so they go by pretty fast. And then I think you get a collectible, or you get a rookie card. It's like a gold. I got like, I think an 83 linebacker or something like that from the Falcons. I can't remember, to Horace McKinley or whatever his card is. Then after that, you go to this Team of the Year Elite Challenges, and they are full games. Now, they go from, I think, 2 minutes to 3 minutes to 4 minutes to 5 minutes, and then you get a collectible right here. Now, if you missed like one challenge and you needed that, they give you the collectible on this Rams challenge, so you can do that trade-in. And then the last one, you get a Nat type Team of the Year card, and I think it's a defensive one too, and that's how I pulled the Geno Atkins as well. So those are the challenges. So the last thing we're going to talk about is the Gauntlet Unleashed. So right now I have to have my blanket coverage to a tier 4 in my lineup. I don't have that on right now because I have to do the rest of these challenges. I got 3 of them. Today's Wednesday. This stuff goes off on Friday, so I'll work on that. So the chemistries you need is tier 4 go deep and tier 4 blanket coverage. Now that's pretty easy because if you guys have been hoarding up cards, and you guys can see how many items I have right there, you guys, if you're in the same boat as me, you shouldn't need to buy any cards unless you're just trying to do elites, which what I do. I buy a couple of elites just to have a decent team against the AI. And you just hit the triangle or Y button if you're on Xbox. You go to best lineup, and then you scroll down the list and look for go deep, which I have all tier 4s out of. And then you do the same thing with blanket coverage as well. I got this Aaron Rodgers Nat type. I did like the Nat type reward from the Gauntlet last week, or 2 weeks before, I can't remember, and I'm like, I'm never going to use this card, and I put it in, and they said you're going to use the Blake Bortles, and Rodgers was a lot better, obviously, than Bortles, so this is my lineup right now. Usually the same receivers, other than I'm using the Calvin Johnson with the go deep, which is a beast. I'm using the Dwight Clark in there because he's got the go deep, one of the best tight ends in the game right now, if I would say, around the 80s. 90s overall, obviously, for his card. I've been using Bobby Massey because he's better than Conklin. That is the worst card on my lineup if I put everything in. I am a 90 overall now, guys. Finally in the 90 club. That card right there, that center is the worst. Also, I'm going to talk about the legend. That Ogden, you get that left tackle. Pretty much easy stuff. You got to do like 3 passing, I think, or score 3 passing touchdowns in one game. You got to pass for 325 in one game, and then rush for like 2,000 or something like that, and then a bunch of passing yards too. Then I got that done, and I only got I got an 86. One of my friends, they got a better overall card, but those lower cards don't go for much at all. I wish I would pull a 90 just from those. Excuse me, my fucking sinuses are starting to plug up bad. I wish I could pull like one of the top tier cards for that as well, but I have not had any luck with it. So it says, okay, so the TJ McDonald I have right there, he is a strong safety, so that's the reason why my chemistry is not up all the way. So this Geno Atkins is a beast right now. He is only a 94 because I don't have my lineup with the Read and React perk. So I don't think I have a defensive tackle that has that. Okay, you can see that's the Horace McKinley card right there. So it could work out, but I already have my left end good for now. So I'm going to have to, I guess, buy a strong safety card because I don't want to take that Mac out because he's a beast too. I could probably make him a 96 because I have a lot of cards with that physical front as well. But the sad thing is, sad thing is, ladies and gentlemen, I have not the Mike Singletary, but I have the Steve Atwater just chilling. And I don't know if I'm ever going to use him ever again, even though they have the same perks. But he's got a pick 6 perk. And the up perk you guys see right there, that's pretty much like under pressure for the quarterback. So it's supposed to like hurt their accuracy a little bit, I think, something like that. So it's pretty terrorizing. But I don't know what I'm going to do to Steve Atwater, guys. I don't know if he goes for a bunch of money. I don't think he does for his overall, honestly. And his set was pretty easy to do. So we're going to go to left outside linebackers. Basically, that you guys saw, that is my lineup for the gauntlet right there. I just have to change out like one card to get that chemistry. So we are going to go to Steve Atwater, see how much he sells for. And he only goes for 20 grand. So this card is an easy pickup, guys. If you guys are going to look for cards like this, pick that up. That you cannot go around. I can literally pick that card up with the coins I have right now. That Vic is probably a lot because the speed, the name, it's going to go for a lot of money. So we're going to go in the auction house and see how much Vic is actually going for still. So we're going to type in Vic into the item name box. And then we're going to see how much he goes for. See, right there, boom, one guy is selling it for that much money. Obviously, his cheapest card right now is an 84 to 86. Pretty much that quarterback card is 140. Now, if we just go to program, and go to out of position, 0 chill, and look at what the cheapest cards are, you're probably going to see what's going to be the cheapest. We're going to go to Elite. Then, wow, really? Let's see. Let's go to 88.89. Steve Atwater is the cheapest card overall. Then Dwight Clark is the next one. And then Jerome Bettis as a left end, 89 left end. 30K? That's pretty cheap. Now, if I compare that to what I have, he is actually better than Brandon Graham. Kind of. Well, with the moves, it's worse. But he's got better speed because obviously he's a running back / fullback back in the day. And that's fucking nuts. So if we go to 90, if we go to 90-91, you're going to look at Christian Aoki that I did the set, and he is 40K. Paul Krause, he's 50K as well. I have that card. Mike Singletary, 50K. And then I think these are the only cards. Is it? Oh, the Larry Allen is an 84,000 coin, 90 defensive tackle out of position, and that's I don't know. I don't know if that's cheap or not, but that seems a little cheap for a 90 defensive tackle. And then Larry Allen, his fullback card is a lot more. Obviously, he's probably a beast for how big he is. And the Bo Jackson, obviously, though, that card at every position is, probably one of the most expensive cards out there still right now. A punter, really, a 91 punter for 250K. You're fucking kidding me, right? And then that Jason Taylor 91 tight end guy is trying to sell it for a shit ton of money and probably won't get shit out of it. So, guys, that is what's going on in Madden Ultimate Team. I'm trying to get back on the YouTube grind. Tomorrow I will put Uncanny Valley out, another episode of that. I got back to where I was. If you guys missed that should be my latest video next to this one. So please go check that out if you guys are into horror games. It's kind of 8-bit graphics, but go check it out. It's a pretty crazy game, but it's pretty cool as well. So that is my lineup, guys. That's what's going on in Ultimate Team. Make sure you guys do those challenges and get those gauntlet trophies, because the last champion is supposed to be released sometime in January, and then you can upgrade that set by going to the set and then making the card better. I don't know which one I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do the left tackle because linemen are very, very valuable in Ultimate Team. If you guys have been playing Ultimate Team as long as I have, not for long, but you guys get the gist of what's going on. So I don't know. I'm not gonna do the Rivers. I'm good on quarterbacks right now, but I don't know. There's just a bunch of cards. Maybe I'll do the corners. I don't know how much it's gonna boost it up if it's only like one level. I don't know. I don't know how many tokens it's gonna be, but I think I have almost 10 gauntlet trophies, or those little cards that you put in the set to get that. I don't know. We will see. I'm just grinding. I've done all the challenges. I just have to do those final 3 to be locked in to this weekend, and I'm ready for the weekend. Get that whatever card am I choosing overall, and another gauntlet token. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button if this video was useful to you guys. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns about Madden Ultimate Team, these sets, or anything, I will try and answer you. If you have any comments or questions about Ultimate Team in general, I will try and help you guys out as much as possible. With that being said, have a great day. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with Uncanny Valley. See you later.